Good morning, my MGTOW brothers. I hope everybody has had a great time. I'm finally back to fucking work. Should have been driving on. Should have been driving on fucking Sunday, but hey, what the fuck? It is what it is, and it's not because there's not freight to haul. It's only because the office of the people that I work for is fucked in the head. Couldn't find their ass with both hands, and it's a big fucking ass on everybody who works there. Bigger than mine. That's big. So let's go for a drive. Hey, RO. Hey, Grinch. Yeah, RO. Very funny. Ha ha ha. Truck is surprised. Oh, we're going on the highway. It's Mexican, by the way. That's where they assemble these fuckers these days. No longer assembled in Ohio. Senor, why are we driving so fast? Shouldn't we sit in a parking lot and do nothing? No, little Freightliner. No. It's time to ride. There on our right is where they stuck a probe up my ass. Mercy Hospital. Oh, this guy's going to put on his brakes. What an idiot. I don't think they understand what you're supposed to do on the highway, which is accelerate. Woof, woof.
Woof
Woof.
woof. How is my audio?
Your audio is perfect.
Woohoo!
And how is RO?
RO is off work today because he has to work this upcoming Saturday. So to keep my hours manageable, they had to give me a weekday off.
Ah, not your normal Thursday.
Thursdays are during the school year when my custody order allows me to have visitation with my son on Thursdays after school. But during summer vacation, it doesn't apply. So I I gave my boss green light to schedule me to work on Thursdays if he needs me.
Okay. I thought maybe you took it off because of like martial arts of some type or another.
Yeah, no, just whatever gives me the most visitation under the custody order is what I asked my employer to provide. But like during the summer, it's not an issue.
Good, good. And you get your boy for 30 or for the whole month of July, correct?
Yes,
That's awesome. I know it sucked
he,
in June, especially with Father's Day. not being able to see him, but
Well, actually, the custody order provided I did get visitation on Father's Day weekend,
oh, okay,
and
good, good.
he's actually at my house right now. He came here a couple days early because the AC went out at his mom's place,
Uh
and
huh.
they couldn't get it fixed right away. So he came here to get refuge from the heat.
Ah, very good.
So what's going on with you, good sir?
Ah, then not fucking getting any work for the last. I was supposed to work last Tuesday and Wednesday after I got done with Walmart before my colonoscopy. They gave me nothing. And then again, I was supposed to start working on Sunday after my colonoscopy. And as you can tell, I didn't get going until Tuesday. This is
That's a
Tuesday,
lot of
right?
downtime, sir.
Yeah, this is Tuesday. Yes, it is. That is a week of not driving.
Mm,
So I basically lost about $2,500
understood.
before taxes and
Are
insurance, of course. Take home
are
about 15, but yeah.
yeah. To the best of your knowledge, are other drivers under the same company experiencing the same?
No, see, we have lots of work. We just have incompetent people in the office
Uh,
who get one thing entered into into their calendar, and even if it's wrong, they go by it no matter how many times you tell them that it's wrong. If that makes any sense to you.
it does. I've seen similar in other occupations.
Face to face meetings, phone calls, emails, doesn't matter. This is what the calendar tells me. This is what I have
Mm.
to plan for. Well, god damn it, change your fucking calendar. It's wrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that worked out like that, bro.
Yep, shit happens though.
Are you at liberty to say what the result was of the medical procedure?
Yeah, they didn't find anything.
Nothing.
My my asshole is healthy.
No polyps or nothing, huh?
Two polyps, but they were both benign.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, cool. Same here a few months ago. So they said you're in good shape, True Blood. We'll see you in how many years?
They want to see me in 3 years, but I'm thinking more like 10.
Mine told me 5. I said, okay, I'll go with 5.
So we're bobtailing from Joplin to St. Louis. I'm not St. Louis, but Springfield, where we're going to pick up an empty.
How far a trek is that?
About an hour and a half.
Okay.
Then when we
Hey,
get,
Drubius.
hey, Drubius, then when we get our empty, we're going to go somewhere. I don't know where yet.
Well, at least you're driving for money.
Yes.
You know, I'm about to go on vacation for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I think.
you should be.
But yesterday, one of my coworkers said, "You got 2 weeks PTO coming." I'm like, "Yeah, I got it approved months ago." He's like, "Well, there's a policy you can't take more than a week PTO back to back." I said, "Well, I've done it before, and I applied for it again, and it got approved. And no one has ever told me there's a policy saying I can't take more than a week off at a time. I'm going out of state, and I want to. My mother is in very bad health, and I suspect this will be the last time I get to visit her while she's on this earth. I hope that's not the case, but that's what I'm expecting. And I'm just waiting to see if they're going to pull me aside and say, "Hey, this approved time we can't honor that," and then I'm going to have to make a very hard decision.
Yeah, I kind of doubt they're going to tell you that. I think this is something you can escalate and win.
Well, we'll see how it plays out, but I just, this was just presented to me yesterday, and I'm like, what? I got this approved months ago. I put it in toward the first of the year. This was planned. I'm not trying to get over. It's just I've earned these number of PTO hours, and I'm taking them during this time frame.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree, Trevius.
What Drubius say?
And he said, "Fuck them if they say no. Your mother's far more important," which she is.
I agree with Drubius as well.
And also, just a heads up, I got a follow-up doctor's appointment with my orthopedic surgeon in at 11:15, so I won't be able to hang on too much longer. Got to get to that appointment.
Yep.
He just wants to make sure that I'm healing up good and there's no major complications. I'll tell him what my symptoms are, and he'll tell me what to do about it, and we'll go from there.
Well, I hope you're okay. And they say
Well,
you can go back to swallowing as big a thing as you want to, and your neck is fine.
fuck out of here.
Grinch will
Nah,
be happy about that.
yeah, go fuck yourself. Now I'm back to full duty, but I got to be honest, it's smoking my ass.
Yeah.
Every day when I come back from a route, I got it done, but man, I'm just smoked. So I can function, but at a cost.
Right. Maybe you should consider management.
No, no, I want no part of that nonsense. Management for this corporation would just be a collection of higher ups above me telling me what my priorities are and me having to juggle all that bullshit.
That's true unless you're the absolute owner of the company.
Yep.
So, what do you think I've been doing in my time off?
Fapping.
No,
Lots of fapping.
no, I haven't been fapping. I decided to look for land.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one place all picked out, and I made an offer on it, but I made it contingent upon them giving me what do they call it? An easement into the
Yeah.
property.
Yeah. Was that the Illinois property?
No, no, this was a place in West Virginia.
Okay.
41 acres on a river with not too huge of a riverfront, but it actually had about 600 feet of riverfront. So
Yeah.
200 yards. What's yeah, 200 yards. So that would have been cool. That would have been great. The only problem is they wouldn't give me an easement. So I said, fuck off. And now,
Oh, that's a shame it didn't work out.
yep. And now I have found a new place in Tennessee, and it's got a fucking half mile of riverfront. Uh, I don't need a fucking easement because, well, the road that accesses the property runs right by it.
And that strip of waterfront will facilitate your plans for generating hydroelectric.
Yes, it will.
Nice. Tennessee.
Yep, right north of Knoxville, maybe about 30 miles.
You might be Joker's neighbor.
Possibly. I'll have to show him what a fucking um, MGTOW fucking men's retreat looks like. Although I'm not going to call mine a men's retreat.
Right.
Because I've seen what happens when you give shit away for free. I saw what happened at the MGTOW house, and I'm not going to
Yeah.
make that. I'm not going to make that same fucking mistake.
I understand where you're coming from.
And God bless Rusty, but you know, his model, while noble of intention, discounted human fucking nature.
Yeah.
And I think Rusty's heart is 100% the right place on that.
I
I've kind of
agree.
I've kind of been considering a different model, but I don't know if I'll talk to you about it in private. I'm not prepared to
That's
discuss
cool.
the details
That's
yet
cool.
because they're not firm.
So you put a bid on the property for Tennessee,
I
but you
put a
don't have an
bid.
answer?
I have not put a bid on it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still researching it. But it's purchasable with cash. You know, and that's oh, oh good, we missed him. Woohoo! Like an turtle crossing the highway. Afraid
Yeah,
that's
they're not too swift.
well, that's a CFI truck. So hopefully he realized that he just barely lived through the passage of two semis, and he needs to get over in the medium and stay there. the beautiful thing about a river valley property is the only thing you have to really worry about is flooding, right? You don't have to worry about tornadoes.
Is this property in eastern Tennessee at the foothills of the Appalachians?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
it's on the
That's the
Clinch
best.
River.
That's the best part of the state.
It's on the Clinch River, if you know where that is.
I I have not heard of the Clinch River.
It's a tributary for the Tennessee River.
Is there a potential for an airstrip on your property?
Nope,
No.
absolutely not. it's it's all trees and pretty steep.
Okay. So I guess that's not a deal breaker for you in your plans.
No, no, because the river's right there, and you can use the river as an airstrip if you have
Ooh,
funds.
pontoon air lights.
Yeah,
Okay.
but once again, I have not put a bid down on it. They've already reduced the price on it 10,000 from where it was, so it's looking like they're wanting to get rid of it.
What do property tax laws in Tennessee look like?
I, it's so fucking convoluted. You know, there's so many exemptions you can get, and I'm going to be doing okay because I'm a veteran, and you know, if I fucking get some goats or something, I can get the ag exemption. Hell, who knows? I might just be able to get away with chickens. Because the
Homestead
big,
exemption?
yeah, homestead exemption.
Well, it sounds promising.
And unlike West Virginia, which is I can't remember that, it has some name that goes with meter for the electricity buyback. You have to strike a deal with the fucking Tennessee Valley Authority for selling your electricity back, but you can sell it, unlike Kansas.
Well, do you plan to be generating enough to feed back into the grid?
That's my intention, and have it as a secondary form of passive income.
Mm-hmm.
What you there's a type of, like, this is actually a semi-navigable river. So I can't put in any weirs or dams or anything like that, and I would only own one side, not both sides of it. Like I was gonna own, or like the place in West Virginia, I would have owned both sides of the river. So I have to resort to a type of hydroelectric generation known as return to river, where you're basically harvesting the kinetic energy of the river versus the potential energy of the fall or the head of any type of, like rapids or waterfall or dam that you put in. So that reduces your generating efficiency from about 60 to 80% down to about 20% efficient, meaning you can't generate as much per linear foot of river. Does that make sense?
I'm trying to grasp the concept, but I'm struggling.
All right. Think about how powerful the fucking water is when it comes out of Hoover Dam.
Pretty powerful.
Pretty powerful. That's because they've got like a 200-foot fucking high water head. The distance from the top of the water in Lake Mead down to where its outlet onto the Colorado River is. Big fucking drop. Lots of water pressure. Now
Okay.
imagine you couldn't fucking build a dam and you had to only go with what the natural decline of the land is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's why having a longer uh, stretch of shore that I would be able to harvest the water from would be better for a system like that where you have to, you're going to have maybe a 3 or 4 foot drop over the course of a half mile. Right? So it'll be high volume, low velocity harvesting of the kinetic energy of the river, the flow of the river.
Yes, sir.
And there's a couple of different ways you can do that. And I'm considering the flood stages that normally occur in the Appalachians and how any dam or weir that I can't build anyway would probably just get washed out. So I would want to have some type of submerged turbine, basically a propeller that you anchor to the riverbed and it turns, right? And I could have
Uh,
an array of these propellers along the riverbed for a half mile, and your output would be the combined kinetic energy that you harvest over that length of river.
well, before you build that infrastructure, are there required environmental impact studies or wildlife
Yes,
impact studies
yes,
that
there
you would
is.
have to?
It's actually called an environmental impact assessment, and for what I'm doing, it costs about $6,000.
Okay.
Right, but microhydro is approved, and they like the run-on river uh, set up the best because it has the least environmental impact. You're depending on the depth of the river right there, which I do not know. Uh, would determine the size of each one of these independent turbines. The bigger you have them, the better that you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can have larger, slow-moving turbines which don't chop up fish. That's important.
Sushi on site.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the production of electricity is limited by guidelines and such.
No, it's limited by environmental factors,
Okay,
and
but enough to
something.
meet your needs.
Oh, more than enough to meet my needs.
Okay.
Much more.
So, how much maintenance do these submerged contraptions require?
That depends upon the amount of debris that's in the river. Because the maintenance you're going to have is a lubrication at a set time and then clearing of debris from the inlets. So there's more
Is that
shit
something you're
water.
willing?
Oh, hell yeah. Give me an excuse to
Go swimming.
go swimming.
Hey, Earthium. Hey, who? What's
Woo,
going on,
woo.
guys? What about tourism in that area? Is that an issue?
Yeah, there is tourists. There's canoeing and probably fishing.
And if you bought said property, would you have an issue with them crossing over to your property lines, or you just like have fun, guys?
Pretty much have fun, guys. I don't see
Yeah,
any I don't see any reason to fucking other than to keep them out of where my home is going to be. I don't care as long as they're not
yeah,
fucking leaving litter.
right on.
Hell, I might fucking buy a couple dozen fucking canoes or something and rent them out to people for day trips.
There you go. There you go. Some kayaks.
Yeah, maybe a swan paddle boat.
Well, dude, that sounds like it has a lot of potential.
I agree. Sounds like fun.
Well, keep us posted. It's a very interesting prospect.
There's the one drawback to it is there's a 2 acre homestead site, kind of on a bluff overlooking the water frontage
Hmm.
that I'd have to build a road to. That's the only drawback. And
Why?
why? Well,
Yeah.
to, the road that accesses the property runs about 100 feet off the edge of the river, and to be up out of the flood stage, I'd have to build a driveway up about a 60% grade bluff.
To a residence?
To a residence, yeah.
Is it occupied?
No, there's nothing there because nobody's ever built the driveway. And that's one of the things I'm thinking about is how much is it going to cost to build that driveway?
That's weird. You got to provide access.
No, it's not weird at all. It's unimproved land, and there's a flat spot that's up above where the flood happens. Right? That would be a good spot to put a house. That the road is actually in the floodplain. Like, I'm sure if they had another flood like they had last year,
The hurricane.
yeah, that it would go underwater for that. Normal flooding, it doesn't.
Is there a mandatory flood insurance requirement?
Oh, God, yes.
Mm.
That's why you don't want to build in the floodplain. That'll kill you.
Who is asking, where's this, may I ask?
It's in Tennessee, right north of Knoxville.
Well, it's all very interesting stuff, dude.
And Kansas has been kind of pissing me off with some of the shit that's going down.
Besides the water rights?
The water's the big one, though.
Yeah. Excellent, dude. It all sounds very exciting.
Yeah, getting charged for water that you fucking pump out of your own well. Fuck you, Kansas.
That's communism.
That's people wanting to fucking grab onto your water with both hands so they can turn around and sell it to Colorado. That's what that is.
And you don't even get a cut.
Nope. You have to pay for the privilege of fucking drinking your own water. Eat shit and die.
Who says it shouldn't cost $6,000 for an environmental assessment?
Well, he knows a cheaper way. I would love to hear about it.
Yeah. Maybe y'all can hash that out.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be on the road today?
I have no idea. I have not received my work order yet. I just have
Okay.
to get up there to Springfield and grab it.
Hopefully they'll get you some hours so you can make some of that money.
sure hope so too.
All right. Well, my appointment time is creeping up on me. I gotta get out of here. I'll check in.
All righty. Later
Good
on,
to talk.
RO.
Good to talk to you, sir. And I'm glad that your ass is in tip top shape.
Thank you very much. I believe it's the high volume of shit that runs through there that cleans it up on a regular basis.
Right on. Drive safe, and I'll be tuning in.
Bye, RO. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, it looks like StringYards is fucking up. What's up, Char?
What's going on?
Ah, it's a beautiful day for driving across America.
Well, you haven't been streaming lately.
No, I
We
have
figured
not.
you were arrested or something. One of your biggest fans was running his mouth again.
Oh, that's nice.
What's this? What are these purple crowns in the chat? What the hell are those all about?
I don't know. I can't see it. I'm not looking at the chat. A purple crown. I have no idea.
Yeah. Char's got one. Several people that I've never seen that before in a live chat. I don't know what the heck that is.
Maybe it's showing everybody who's got venereal disease.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Sergeant Grinch says they are gay. Oh man, he's throwing them out there.
La 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 la. Driving into Springfield. So what's up with you today?
Oh, not much. Just got done covering myself in dirt and bentonite dust and working on locomotives. It was really fun to taste that shit.
Hey,
Wind's blowing just perfect, so I'm trying to change brake shoes because they've worn them down almost to metal on metal. And you got to use hammers and pry bars and shit. And every time you hit something, fucking dirt blows in your face. And yeah, it's pretty disgusting this morning.
yeah. That's better than cleaning shitters.
That's true. Those tend to be stinky. So what are you doing?
I am driving
That's
to
like driving.
Springfield to get an empty trailer.
Springfield, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah. It has a UH on the back of it.
Oh, you know it. It's silent.
Oh, the Crowns show who has been participating in the chat the most. When did
Ah,
they start that shit? Is that a July 1st deal?
must be.
Well, of course Shar's going to be the number one. He never sleeps. He's everywhere. Got a raise today. Didn't even know about it.
Well, congratulations for your raise you didn't even know about. It's so like a
Yeah.
UH on the back of Missouri.
A whole $13.17 a day.
Hey,
It's like $288 a month. When after taxes and everybody else takes their turn fucking the shit out of me, it'll be $100 a raise.
that's like, 4 ribeyes.
Yeah. Actually, almost 6.
Okay, you get good
Yeah.
deals on your ribeyes.
They're about $15 a piece. $14.99 a pound. So this morning's breakfast ribeye was 18 ounces. So yeah, it almost gives me a free ribeye every day. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like 90 something today. Going to be hot.
That's no bueno. I
So have you
had
bought any
myself.
land yet?
No, the place I was looking at, they wouldn't fucking give me an easement.
Was that one you sent pictures of me?
Yeah.
What do you mean they wouldn't give you an easement? What, you couldn't build on it, or?
No, they wouldn't fucking give me a. There was no way to drive onto it.
So it was 40 acres out in the middle of nowhere with no access.
Yeah, but it was like 60 feet from the fucking highway, the state highway,
Oh, okay.
and they wouldn't fucking let me drive across that 60 feet, even though the people that own that 60 feet are the ones that are selling the fucking property. They were just being fucking dicks, and I said, you know what? Fuck you.
Huh. Must not want to sell it too bad.
No. So I found a place that's got a hell of a lot more riverfront. Um,
Same general area?
no, different state, Tennessee.
Tennessee's a good state to live in.
Yeah. North of Knoxville.
Okay.
And I'm still researching that one. I haven't put any bids in on it or anything.
So like up by Johnson City? Oh, you said north of Knoxville.
Yeah.
Okay, no, because I think Johnson City's east and south, maybe. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty area.
Yeah, it is.
Those mountains right through there are gorgeous. And you can go visit. You could go visit Dolly Parton once in a while because you wouldn't be very far from old Dolly Land.
Yeah, and her old man's dead, so I wouldn't even be fucking having to worry about that anymore.
Well, she looks dead. The only thing keeping her alive is Botox.
Yeah, but I could be like her boy toy.
Yeah, she might be into charity. She's given to charity before.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's
And, you know, she's got frequent flyer miles.
yeah. Seen her a while back on something. Oh my God, she's just like a skeleton with freaking rhinestones, a rhinestone outfit stretched over her.
Yeah.
She looked pretty rough.
A couple of years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, she did this photo shoot where she was wearing a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader outfit. And it was fucking hard to look at, man.
Yeah. I think I've seen a picture of that. It's a pretty skinny stork legs.
Well, it looked like your fucking grandma wearing a fucking football uniform. That's how I
Yeah.
call it. You know, I remember back in the 1970s watching her on Hee Haw. You know, and there I was in fourth grade, and I was like, damn.
No, I don't want to get up for dinner right now. I got to sit here for a minute.
Exactly.
Remember having that same feeling, seeing them hot women jumping up and down out of the cornfields on Hee Haw.
Yeah.
Especially that blonde gal. Holy smokes. I was just like, I don't know why I feel like this, but it doesn't feel bad.
Another one
Oh,
that I
sure are.
liked looking at was fucking Crystal Gale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Something about that long hair and them big tits. Fucking. Oh.
I couldn't believe I watched some deal with her. I can't even remember what it was, but it was like showing old performances or something. And her hair was literally an inch off of the ground.
Yeah.
It was almost touching. If she'd lean her head back, her hair would touch the floor. Thought, God,
Yeah.
what a pain in the ass it would take to take care of that.
Probably, but god damn, it was sexy.
You wouldn't want to go jogging through any automatic doors.
No, I'm pretty sure that, you know, when she had to get out and about, that she put her up into a fucking bun or maybe a fucking braid or something like that.
She probably wrapped it around her waist 3 times. Wore it like a toga.
Yeah, that's it. Don't it make your brown eyes blue?
Now there's a bunch of rumors going around that BN's going to try to sell some of its track, which would be the track that's needed to come out of the coal mines. Try to sell it to some private rail, like not a tier 1 railroad. And it's like, okay, so then we're out of the coal business now since we're the largest coal hauler in the country. Okay. I think Warren Buffett's trying to bankrupt this company so he can take it as a fucking tax write-off.
That or he knows the fucking Keystone Pipeline is going to get built.
Well, we want to be a freight railroad now, not a coal hauling railroad. It's like, what? That oil still needs to be hauled in cars from Canada, so he could get involved in that. He's got thousands and thousands of tanker cars. But that oil would be going from Canada down to the Gulf, down to Houston, and then being dispersed around the world. Would we even be consumers of it?
I don't know.
I think that's what the whole Keystone Pipeline was for, is to run it down to the Gulf so they could get it out and get it to other countries.
Well, refine it.
We don't want to use our own oil on the North American continent. We want to pay a bunch of people that fucking hate us and buy their oil, that support terrorists, but they sure like our money.
Yep.
Definitely gonna have to go home and take a shower today, man. I feel like I got drugged behind down a dirt road.
Well, that happens in fucking Wyoming.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Well, I'm sure they've got better at it. And isn't that lovely? They use that as the very first hate crime law in America.
Yeah. I was over in Wyoming not too long after that happened, and there really wasn't a whole lot much said about it. I'd met this lady that was the stepmom of one of the guys that killed that kid, I think. She wasn't married to that kid's dad anymore, but at one time she was.
Right. There's Casper's Hamburgers. I don't know if you guys ever get to Springfield, Missouri. You need to go there. They're fucking awesome.
What is it?
Restaurant Casper's Hamburgers.
Okay.
Been there since 1909.
Wow.
And they're fucking awesome.
That Japanese restaurant we went to was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I remember when I was like in 5th grade or 6th grade, we came down here to play a little league ball game, and we won, and the coach took us there to Casper's.
Is it a chain or just a single family?
Single.
Single?
Yeah. Come on, truck. Oh, the GMC, he doesn't have to fucking pay attention. The lane laws.
Well, no wonder we laid people off. They laid 800 people off last week. Because July 1st, thousands of BNSF team members will see a continued growth in their paychecks. And they got this story in here. It says under the 2025 agreement, employees will receive an 18.8% general wage increase over 5 years. And on top of the historic 24% increase delivered in 2022, I don't remember getting a 24% increase in my pay. Of course, they take 26% out in taxes then. And it says this increase provides covered employees with nearly 50% compounded wage growth from 2020 to 2029. Uh-huh. This was the last raise we get until 2029.
Yeah.
So if the cost of living goes up anymore, it wasn't really too much of a wage raise. Oh, we'll also enjoy enhanced health and welfare benefits. Yeah, my insurance went up. What I pay for my health insurance, I'm sure it just went up today. My union dues will go up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything will go up. One time we got a pay raise, and after everybody took their cut of it, and all the back taxes that I had to pay, all the back health insurance that I never used, it was a 1 cent an hour raise.
That's great.
That was
Bet you
that was just a kick in the teeth.
Yeah. That kind of shit always makes me happy too.
So they had to lay off 800 people system wide, so they didn't have to pay them any new wage increases. How come your screen's blacked out?
Because I'm looking at the GPS.
Ah,
It's more important that I know where I'm going.
that's
Got this,
overrated.
got this fat chick giving me the fucking stink eye in the car right next to me.
Well, whip it out and show her what she's missing out on.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. There we go.
She was probably looking at you as a meal ticket. I can ride across the country with him, and I'll bring my 2 cats, and we'll just be happy.
Yeah, that's it.
You could have like a sitcom: 2 fatties, 2 catties, and 1 chihuahua. That sounds
Two,
like a recipe for comedy gold.
two and one half dogs.
Yeah.
I gotta go talk to these folks and figure out where the empty trailers are. Be right back. Hello. All right. No firearms allowed on property.
Is this a vendor or warehouse or what?
This is the Heinz Ketchup Factory, but I'm just here getting an empty trailer.
Oh.
Got me a douchebag in a dually behind me that thinks I ought to be going faster than the posted speed limit. And I know better.
Billy Big Rigger wannabe.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you didn't think that those watermelon tacos would be delicious that I sent you that video of.
No, they look fucking disgusting.
I'm still hurt by the comment that you made to me. It hurt my feelings.
I thought about calling you gay, but I didn't.
Well, that would have hurt my feelings too. You were just in a mean mood.
I was. Because I'm a bastard.
I didn't even get a comment from the fried chicken milkshake. I figured that would get a good rise out of you. God, I just about puked typing that.
Oh, God.
Watermelon tacos and a fried chicken milkshake. Oh, what a meal.
Let's see. Can I fit my fat ass between these two trailers, or do I want to go get the one that'll be hard to drive? I think I can fit between those two trailers.
James says fried chicken milkshake just sounds wrong.
I agree with James.
Who says go for the hard one? No one wants a soft one.
Ah.
Well, I get to go after work tomorrow afternoon and go get that stint pulled out.
Yep.
Who, you have a question on there? Oh, shit, did I just lose it? Anybody remember Fahrenheit 401? Are you talking about Fahrenheit 451? The book by Ray Bradbury from the 1990s. Bradbury did that book a long time ago.
Yeah, that was from the 1960s.
That movie was from the original movie was the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fahrenheit 451. Do you know why it's called that?
That's the temperature that paper burns at.
Oh, you were right. Oh, he's talking about a cologne called Fahrenheit 401 from the 1990s. I had never heard of it. There's a book called Fahrenheit 451, and it's a science fiction novel, and it's about firemen in the future. It's like a dystopian book. And
but instead of putting out fires, they start fires. They burn
right,
books.
the firemen are in charge of setting fires to books. And yes, paper burns at 451 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know about that Celsius thing. That thing screws me up. It's
Yeah,
like
it's kinda
7 degrees Celsius or something. Speaking of Celsius, it's Happy Canada Day for our Canadian brothers.
Oh, Canada, our home and something land. We play hockey and go to Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Yep. God bless our ketchup chips. Okay.
Lay's ketchup chips are good. I will give them that. They don't sound good, but they are delicious.
All right. I'll be back. I have to go crank on this fucking trailer because it's too high, like Hemi.
You got to go twist your crank.
Yeah. Oh, and I just got a message from the fucking logs and record bitch. She says, please certify your logs. This should be done daily. Thank you, Linda. And I wrote her back. What did I write her back? Are you authorizing me to get paid while not working so I can comply with your directive? Fuck you, bitch, you purple-haired freak. Anyways,
damn.
I'll be right back. You can talk to this freak.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'll be right back, hamster.
How was your penis oscopy or whatever?
I haven't. I get her tomorrow.
Oh God, you're still going.
Yeah.
I mean, they put you out, right? I mean, they don't. Come on, right?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
No, he says, we'll do this in the office. He says, I'll go up there with this little claw, grab that stent and pull it out. He said, you'll be done in 10 minutes. And I'm like, are you knocking me out? And he goes, oh, no, you get to be awake for this. I'm like, oh, great.
Oh, yeah, you get to enjoy all the fucking fun. Oh, my God.
I get every penny's worth. How was your birthday there, Ginger Hamster?
Well, I was on the road in my road video we did last night, so I was driving. It was fun, yes. I felt like I was not a day older than 60.
Well, that's not too bad for a man that's only 50 years old.
Yeah, well, hey, I could show you my hair. I look like I'm 30, but I don't know why the hell that is. It's all black and shit, like when I was a kid. It's amazing.
Well, it's all that Guinness you're drinking.
Oh, God, I didn't have any Guinness, unfortunately.
Keeps your hair dark.
Yeah, well, it makes your poop dark. You know, if you ever have some Guinness.
Oh, yeah.
Craps out, it comes out nice and black. It's wonderful. So what else is new with you? What's going on?
Oh, just getting ready to be done for the workday.
I think I might thinking about Castle Rock. What do you think?
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out of the way so that if you don't have to work in Denver proper or downtown Denver, if you're working in the south end of Denver, it wouldn't be too bad at all, actually.
Yeah, it's this way south of Denver. So
yeah,
on the way southwest side. Yeah.
So if you are, I wouldn't buy property there. Johnson County is the highest tax county in Denver or Colorado.
Well, I couldn't afford it anyway. But I mean, the apartment rentals are, I mean, it's expensive, but it's not much more than it is here in St. Louis. So
yeah.
But kind of surprising that a lot of these places don't have garages. It's like it's fucking Colorado. It's winter.
Yeah, they kind of get snow every year.
Yeah. So, like I said, most of the time it kind of evaporates. Well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
But First thing in the morning, you get 18 inches of snow. It's a little difficult to drive around. So we'll see. Castle Rock's all right. I remember passing it all the time on my way down south there. It was kind of like this big hump right there. But I mean, it looks all right, you know.
Yeah, it's just kind of a bump in the road, and then you're on your way to Colorado Springs. But yeah, I wouldn't go any farther south than Castle Rock, because closer you get to the Springs, the closer you get to the crime. That place has turned into a real shithole.
Really? Colorado Springs? No kidding.
Oh yeah, they've got pretty bad gang crime. A lot of the flunk outs from the military, like they go to the Air Force base or the Army bases around there, and then they get kicked out. Well, they don't go anywhere. They just become destitute and become bums in Colorado.
Thugs and all that shit. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy, because that's El Paso County, and they typically vote Republican down there.
2, 3, 7, 5.
I wouldn't think they'd put up with a bunch of crime and thugs and shit, but I've been known to be wrong.
We had track gangs down there that were working at night because of all the traffic.
Yeah.
And they were working near a city park, and this was basically downtown Colorado Springs. And they told us, don't even get out of your trucks if you don't have to. Yeah.
No shit. Wow.
Everybody kept all their lights on their machine so you could see completely around you. So in case somebody come walking up, and yeah, quite a bit of homeless and stuff down there too. You would think that Colorado, if I was going to be homeless and I had a whole year to prepare, I think I'd make my way to the southern states and get to where at least you don't freeze to death at night.
You know, I would also assume that, yes. Colorado seems to be in the winter, it does get cold. I mean, there's that. So we used to say up north keeps the riffraff out. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Jesus.
No, you want to see the riffraff, just go walk down 16th Street Mall in downtown Denver.
Yeah. Like I said, last time we had a chat, I don't want to go anywhere near downtown Denver. Thank you. I'll stay on the outskirts. I don't need that pain. I don't want to go. No, thank you. I'll just stay on the 470, and if I have to go to the airport, I know where it is, and that's enough.
Yeah, they've got a pretty decent Mexican restaurant there in Colorado, or in Castle Rock. It used to be a Sherry's restaurant. Have you ever seen Sherry's?
No, I haven't.
The whole restaurant is round. So basically, you can walk basically almost all the way around it. The kitchen would be at one spot, but you could walk like almost completely around the restaurant. And they had them back home, and it was a chain restaurant. But this Mexican joint moved in there, and it was actually pretty darn good.
Is it the Dos Amigos one or the other one?
Oh crap! I want to say Dos Margaritas or something like that.
Okay, because I noticed there's a Dos Amigos, and there's another place downtown here. Looks like restaurants here. Let me light up the map here.
This one is, I can't remember the name of the street. It's a real funky name of the street. It's a major east-west coming off of the interstate.
East-west, okay.
Yeah, into Castle Rock, but I can't remember the.
Okay, so there's there's a Pollo Eats, Dos Amigos Mexican Grill, Santiago's Mexican Grill, and some other stuff.
What's the name on the street?
Let's see here. On the Dos Amigos, it's Wilcox Street.
That's right. That's the best kind.
Willing Cock. And then the other one looks like it's a 25 Spur, so I don't know what the hell the name is. Here, hold on. Let me zoom in. It doesn't. Wolfsenburger.
That's the road I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on Wolfsenberger because there was a cheap ass Days Inn that we had to stay at the railroad gang had to stay at, and it was just right up the street. It was Days Inn or Super 8 or something like that, and it was right up the road from that restaurant, and I think it was Wolfsenberger.
Wolfsenberger, yeah, Wolfsenberger.
So what's the name of the place?
Well, it's there's Pollo Eats is one. Let me see if I can. Let's see here. Yeah, it's changed probably quite a bit, but
it might have changed in the.
There's a Guadalajara family Mexican place.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, it's a circular kind of thing, so that's probably what you're talking about.
It's an old It's an old Sherry's restaurant from the 70s.
Yep, it's right there. Yeah, yeah.
7, 5,
yeah, it wasn't too bad. I ate there several times. I couldn't complain.
In this one place I lived, they had a Dos Amigos, but I think it's not a chain. I think it's just it's a common name.
Right.
Two friends, whatever, and that's right along 25. So not on 25, but off 25. So I guess we'll see. But I mean, it looks like there's shit to eat. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, they've got for no bigger than they are. They do have quite a bit of restaurants in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's Castle Rock. I might be thinking of the outskirts, like Monument or one of those. Had a couple of strip malls that had some really good restaurants in them too. But I think it was more towards Palmer Lake and Monument, towards Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Because I worked that whole front range basically from Castle Rock to Colorado Springs. We worked one summer. We worked down through there and even onto the Air Force Academy grounds.
Yeah, here's one called Jarrito Loca in Monument. So I'm sure, Monument's cool. I've been through there several times. But
that Palmer Lake is a real cool little community, but I couldn't imagine how much. Oh God! Because anywhere near any water, you're up kind of at the base of the mountain, and you're at a lake.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Forget about it. Yeah.
Hey, Hamster. I was looking at land today, and they had 80 acres for sale on the west side of Pikes Peak.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad a price. Definitely affordable on your salary.
Well, all right then.
But
west side of Pikes Peak, huh?
Yeah, I have a feeling that you'd probably need a really fucking good 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Yep. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. Oh my God. Yeah, Pikes Peak.
Just put a lift kit on your Altima.
Chevy. Yeah. I'll put a lift kit on my Altima, and I get the girls in there, give them the good stuff, and we go out in the country. Fuck.
Sounds like a good song in the making.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the kind of quality of song we're getting from these country artists, any of us could write these fucking songs and make millions of dollars. I mean, come on.
About the only country guy that's worth a fuck is Oliver Anthony.
Well, you heard about his problem, right? Yeah, we talked about it, I think, last night. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually posted that song a couple of times on my community tab.
Richmond, north of Richmond. Yep.
Nope. Not that song.
But Scornful Woman.
Scornful Woman. Yeah.
It's even better. It's even a better song.
Yeah, and it's completely true because his ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, is trying to take all of his money that he's made.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that. Imagine that.
She thought, man, I got stuck with this red-headed, no-soul-having fucking ginger, and now, oh shit, he's got money.
Oh my God! Suddenly everything's different. He's got to give it to me. Oh my God! Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
She wanted him to keep working, and here he is pulling in $800,000 off of that one song just for YouTube royalties. And probably more than that when you add in the concerts, special appearances on Joe Rogan and shit like that.
Sure.
You know, the dude makes $1 million. Up, I'll see you later.
Yep. Yep. Just a foolish person that woman is. I mean,
Yeah.
this guy could be big. Yeah, he probably won't be because, the music industry is fucking horrible. But
Well, he refused to sign with anybody.
I saw that Joe Rogan gave him some advice, and he's absolutely fucking right. Have you ever looked into that that stuff? The how they do the music? It's just amazing. They do a 360 deal where they give you a big bunch of money and you get nothing in return. Everything you do from then on, once you sign that deal, is theirs. You get nothing. It's amazing. But these kids come in and they sign it. Oh yeah, man, we got a band and everything. We got $10 million. Yeah, and you get nothing for the rest of your life except concerts and shit.
Yeah, right? And then you just got to keep touring because you can't afford not to.
Yep. I mean, it's probably like why you still see Styx and Warrant and fucking REO Speedwagon every summer, right?
Well, Ozzy's doing his last concert on the 5th of July over in England.
Ozzy. Yeah. Oh.
All righty.
She sounds like a bitch. Hey, Brandon, is she a bitch or what?
He had you on speakerphone.
Oh, whoops! Now they're going to take his truck. That's the end of that. None for you, man. None for you.
Yeah, so, that's why Prince basically sued to get domain over all of his stuff.
Yeah, he was on Warner Brothers, I believe. Yeah.
And Michael Jackson, he basically had to sue to get, rights back for all his stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it goes back to, the beginning of this stuff. There's always been shysters in there doing that. Like even, God, I just had the band's name in my head. And the Beatles. Oh, that little band. They got fucked over. They got fucked. Millions and millions of dollars went to other people than the Beatles. And they were the guys doing the actual music. It's like amazing stuff.
Though, with modern technology now and all of the equipment, as long as a person could rent the studio space and have a decent sound engineer, you could put an album together and it would sound just like anything that came from Sony or Warner Brothers or anything.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to have a good engineer. Like it was Dave Grohl, I believe, the Nirvana guy, and now what is he? Flying Foo Fighters. He bought I believe he bought the original music studio that Fleetwood Mac recorded in for Rumors, and refurbished it and whatever, and all analog stuff. None of the digital shit. So spent a lot of money on that. I think it was Sound Studios or something like that in LA. I think.
I got to see Foo Fighters with about 1,100 people on a Sunday afternoon one time. They came through Spokane.
No shit. Wow.
And they were on their way back to Seattle. They were touring, and they just decided, I guess, kind of like an impromptu show. And it was at the Spokane Convention Center, and you had like a 1 or 2 day notice. I got a ticket, and like I said, there was maybe 1,100 people in this place, and I was standing about 8 feet away from them when they started playing.
Jesus.
There was like no security. It was just people were just standing, and they were on a stage, but it was almost like a theatrical stage. It was just an elevated platform.
Sure.
And shit, you could walk right. I was standing right in front of a stack of Marshalls, and I was like, "Oh my God, is this loud?"
Oh God, yes. Oh yeah.
Very, very small venue. Like I said, maybe 1,000, 1,100 people, and it was just a crazy kind of a one-off deal. Nobody really knew about it, and they kind of announced it on the rock station, and it was like, huh. I've
Let's
got
go.
Sunday off. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Went down there and I was like, well, shit, that's kind of cool. I never got to see, I missed Nirvana. It was a couple summers before that. They were supposed to come through Spokane with Soundgarden, I believe, and it was 3 days before payday, and it was like either go to this concert or eat for 3 days.
Yeah.
I chose to eat, and I
Yeah.
thought, oh, I'll catch Nirvana next year. Well, then he went, and that was 1994, so
Yeah,
this would have been the summer of 93. So 94, I think, is when he killed himself. Well, I mean, when he left the earth.
Self-deleted, yes. He self-deleted.
When Courtney Love helped him.
Now, I mean, have you ever been able to explain in your head, Mr. Ape, how in the fuck did he find her attractive in any way possible? What the hell was he thinking? I know he was on heroin and shit, but God bless America. My
goodness. There's a story behind that. She was fucking Billy Corrigan from the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right. Yep.
And she come out there to Chicago to see Billy, and Kurt cock blocked him, and he started banging on that whore.
I mean,
so Billy should really thank him, because it could have been Billy at the end of that 12 gauge.
Oh God. I mean, I've watched videos with Billy on there. He seems like a decent guy. He's not a crazy fucking person. Well, maybe he was back then, because he was fucking Courtney Love. But Jesus God, oofta. Got hit with an ugly stick all the way down. Oh my God.
Yeah, she was always kind of one of them rough party girl looking ones, She looked like she was down for anything.
And she probably did basically do everything. Oh my God. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. So then they named their kid what? Bean or something? Francis Bean? What are you doing? Why would you do that?
Because they wanted to tickle him.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Why would they torture this poor girl? And she's what? She's in her 20s by now, I'm sure. Why?
Oh, God, she's in her 30s.
Is she in her 30s? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So let's see here. Got to send a thing. Blah, blah, blah. Copy link. Go ahead. There we go. Oh, man. So much going on.
Between the time they sent me here and getting here, the job I was supposed to go on canceled, so I've got to go and sit at the park at the truck stop again. Isn't that nice? After a week of sitting, I picked up a new trailer just so I could go and sit some more. I'm happy about that.
I'm certain you're not, actually. I bet you're not happy at all.
I love my job, Hamster. What are you talking about? I love my job.
I love my job.
I love my job.
Well, I mean, you have us to talk to, so I mean, it's not.
That's true.
Totally.
That is the highlight of my day, actually.
It is the highlight of your day. I know.
You are the sunshine of my life.
And I'll always be around. Do. You are the apple of my eye. Or in the case of
great fucking album.
Yeah. He had some really good stuff.
Almost every song off of that album was a fucking hit.
That wasn't the Secret Life of Plants. That was the one before that, right? I think. Yeah. I think it was the
it was the one before he got fucking angry.
Yes. Yeah.
Just enough for the city.
Boom, 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 wow, wow. Yeah, all that. Yeah. That's good stuff. Yeah, that was funky. That was like 75, 76, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, Stevie Wonder was the
I think
shizzle.
it's earlier than that, but
Was it for the? He had the. Well, let me look it up. I can look it up. I have the power of the internet.
You do.
Stevie Wonder albums. Okay. Let's see. Songs in the Key of Life was a big one.
Yeah.
That was 76. Let's see what's on that one. Sir Duke. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Plus 10 more. Holy shit. Let's see. Sir Duke. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. That was the only one on that one that was a hit. So it must have been. He was living.
That was Disco Stevie.
Let's see. Might have been 73. Let's look. Let's see. Yeah, in 73,
Yeah.
he had Inner Visions, and that was Living for the City. Living for the City. Higher Ground. Let's see, what else do they have here? Don't you
Yeah,
worry
'cause-
about a thing, Mama. Don't you
Funky
worry.
Stevie is awesome.
Oh, God, yeah.
Disco Stevie is average.
Don't you worry about a thing, Mama. 'Cause I'll be standing in the do-do-do-do-do. He was doing like some jazz chords and shit there. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And he did some song about a girl, a woman, some kind of reggae woman. Reggae woman. Remember that one?
No.
Yeah.
Outlaw might, though.
Oh, he's talking. I love that album he's talking about.
MGTOW Outlaw. Oh my God. There he is, man.
You are the hamster of my life.
Mm,
That's a good song. That actually is a really good song.
Oh, it is.
It's just not long enough. That's what she said.
It's really fucking simpy, though.
Yeah, it is.
Of course it is, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the way people were. So this was 1974 with Reggae Woman. That's a good song, too.
Oh,
like it.
God. What was it? There was Do I Do?
Do I do? Do, 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 do.
Yeah, Living for the City. I think Brandon
Ba.
said that one.
Boogie on Reggae Woman. How to try.
A lot of his stuff got sampled later on in hip hop and rap.
Oh, yeah. It was so good. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the album was, in this case, fulfilling Nis's first finale. He had some weird names. Let's see if we can find something on this. So how are you, man? You missed the breakfast in Birmingham. Where the hell are you? Sleeping, probably, right?
I had to take Pops to the bank this morning.
No,
No,
it
I was
wasn't.
there. I was there on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get a notification. I'm gonna go back and look.
No, I didn't ping you because I figured you'd be in bed, so.
Well,
Let's see. Stevie Wonder. Wonder's classic period. Blah, blah, blah. Boogie on Reggae Woman. Do, 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 do. I'm just trying to do. Yeah, I was in Birmingham. Me and Gone with John went out to breakfast.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you wind up going?
There's a place on 280 down where the hotel was. I think it's some kind of diner thing. Not sure what it's called, but it was good.
Mhm. Oh yeah, you got a lot of good places down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Except the hotel. The hotel was fucking terrible. It was bad.
Well, Hamster, you should have gone in to John's place because then he would have shown you his snake.
He wanted to show me the snake. Yeah, he did. Yeah. He showed me his gun. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
But his snake is something special.
I'm
Oh, man.
certain it is. Brandon, I'm glad you've seen it.
He actually has two snakes. But
Did you
One
do
of
the
the-
tube snake boogie then when you were there? Or
no,
what's
we didn't do the two snake boogie. No.
going- Let's see here. Former blah blah blah. It's amazing the the people who get want to link up with you on LinkedIn. It's like, why? What are you doing? I guess they're trying to sell me something. They're a goddamn bunch of vultures. That's what I'm saying.
They're networking.
They found out I was in Florida. It's like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. Let's get there. And God almighty.
Well, you had to sign a bunch of shit for that house. Anytime you fucking give those finance people your email, they're gonna fucking swarm on you.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. But this is somebody on LinkedIn though. It's
Right.
like,
Well,
why are you
they're
doing
all-
this? Yeah.
They're all on LinkedIn too.
It says Ryan from, where is this guy? Northwestern Mutual. Okay, sure. Whatever's. So what's going on down there in Alabama there, Mr. MGTOW, Moisty?
Besides this freaking humidity.
Oh, you just go to Florida, man. Drive about 6 hours south. You ain't got nothing. Go to Florida, bro. That's where it's happening. Oh, my God.
It is where I'm at, 86 with a 70% chance of humidity.
Let's see if I can find out.
Chance of humidity, Outlaw.
Say again.
It's not chance of humidity.
Well, I read that wrong. Hold on.
Let's see here now.
70% humidity.
There you go.
There we go.
I still haven't woke up, man.
Oh, I know. It's only 12 o'clock. I mean, Jesus. Give the guy a break. Come on.
Well, I mean, you know.
Are you smoking dope with Mr. Hemi on Canada Day?
Mr. Hemi. Is Mr. Hemi out there getting all smoked up, or what's he doing?
Oh, is Mr. Hemi awake? That's the question.
Okay. Yes.
If the answer is yes, then the answer is yes to the other.
Says here, Mr. Outlaw, where I was in Florida, it's 87 degrees, 67% humidity. Oh my God. What is the fucking feels like 100 degrees. And that's a lie, because it feels more like hell in Florida. Yeah. You can have
here we
all
are.
day, sir.
Here I am in Springfield, Missouri, and it's 84 degrees, and I have no idea what the humidity is, but it's pretty high.
I'm telling you, getting back to St. Louis here, and knowing that it's normally hot, it almost feels like it's chilly. Even when it's 95 degrees, it's like, God damn, I was just in Florida, wasn't I? This is nothing. This isn't even breaking a sweat weather. It's like, oh, jeez. I know, I like to complain about Florida, but I fucking hate it. I hate it.
You never have to go back.
Thank God in heaven. Yes. Damn. Florida is the armpit of the fucking country in God's waiting room. All those blue-haired grannies running around looking for their 29-cent discount at the Denny's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. God damn it. Oh. Yeah. No thanks. Have you ever been to Florida there, Mr. Outlaw?
Destin.
Oh, well, that's nice, though. That's on the panhandle.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't been down to the toilet bowl of Florida, which is the rest of it, basically.
I wouldn't mind. I've always wanted to go down there and see a lot of the beaches and stuff.
I mean, every beach looks the same. There's really not much difference.
You know, NASCAR fan would like to see Daytona.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a video somewhere on the channel where I show the Daytona Speedway. I got it on film, so you might want to look that up.
And then see Homestead Miami Speedway.
Got that on the channel too?
Nice.
Yeah, Homestead's like out in the middle of nowhere. Daytona is right downtown. You can't miss it. It's right there.
Bunch of filming locations from different movies over the years. And Jupiter and Port Richey and all that.
Yeah, I used to live over by Port Ridge. So, yeah.
Nice.
What did they film over there? I don't even know.
Um,
Porky's, probably. Have you ever seen Porky's?
yeah,
I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Been forever ago, but yeah.
That was down by, I believe that was down by Fort Myers there. But
Now, I know
Hey.
it's freaking renowned for being a hotbed of faggotry, but
Well,
I actually kind of liked what's the name of that? Way down there at the fucking southern tip, the
Key West?
islands, Key West.
Key
Yeah.
West. Yeah.
Because when I was getting training at Pensacola, we would fly down there and have fucking conch biscuits.
Conch.
Hmm.
God damn it. Pronounce it right. It's the Conch Kingdom down there.
Yeah, whatever.
Mm.
You know the crazy thing, Brandon, about the conch down there in Key West?
What's that?
It's not from Key West. It's from the islands in the Caribbean because the conchs have been basically
Fished out.
eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was Miami Vice. Well, that's Miami.
Miami Vice.
Yeah. Too Fast, Too Furious was filmed. Oh, what was that part of town? Somewhere around northwest or northeast Miami.
Oh, it was Miami, was it? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Miami's a shithole.
And what about your favorite Florida movie of all time, Outlaw?
Mm.
Yeah. What was it?
Gator with Burt Reynolds.
Gator.
Well, didn't they film Deliverance up there in Alabama?
No, that's Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. The second Bandit movie they filmed in Florida.
Really? Well, I mean, that was the Smokey and the Bandit. That was the idea, is to get the Coors beer down to Florida somewhere, right?
Yeah, the
believe
second one with the elephant they filmed in Florida.
The elephant. I missed that.
Yeah, I missed the whole movie myself.
Yeah, never saw it.
It was stupid. It was dumb. That was when he kept doing movies with Dom DeLuise, and
It was kind of fun, but yeah, I mean, if the material gets stupid, it's just
right.
But I mean, Burt Reynolds, you know, he's fucking legendary, you know, really.
His ranch is down there in Jupiter somewhere.
Jupiter, Florida.
One of his old ones, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
They probably have the Trans Am on display and all that. Hey, by the way, Mr. Outlaw,
Mm-hmm.
do you know I went through Tupelo, Mississippi?
I did not.
You know what's special about Tupelo, Mississippi?
Birthplace of Elvis Presley, by God.
That's
right. Yeah, that's
ain't nothing but a hound dog.
The little bitty shotgun house he was born in.
Well, I didn't get to see it, but they have a bronze statue of Elvis Presley in Tupelo.
That's another thing I want to go visit is Graceland. I want to see that and the museum and all that they've got there in town.
I heard it's less than impressive. I don't know, Brandon. What have you heard?
I went in the fucking, let's see, when was I in Millington? I went in 1989, and it was a little run down.
Did you get a sweaty towel with Elvis juice on it, or
No.
But, well,
Elvis was still pretty recently dead back then, so.
Right. Yeah, 1977, I believe, is when he died. I know, like I said last night, my mother, she grew up as she was a teenager when he came out, you know?
Yeah.
So
my aunt,
she was all enamored with that.
My mother's sister was the same way.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? They just recently found the ambulance that carried him out of Graceland when he passed.
Oh, really?
And put that in a museum. I'd like to see that. And there was a few other things they found too.
Like so you're a big Elvis fan then, Big Tom?
It's about average. Not big, but about average.
Yeah. Because somewhere, and Brandon, you probably know this, there's Elvis's private plane. I
Yeah,
think it's
that was-
in
that was in
Tucson, isn't it?
Graceland.
Or-
That
Was
in
it? It's at
Graceland.
Graceland. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody found
'Cause-
that too.
No, it's never left.
Oh, it must be a different one.
Yeah, it was in the Elvis Museum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there was
they just last year somebody tried to fucking steal all the fucking Elvis's Graceland and his museum and all of his shit
Wow.
because his wife was so stupid that she spent up all his money, but his daughter was not quite as stupid and
Oh,
has
okay.
been able to
Lisa-
hold on to it.
Lisa Marie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because his wife was Priscilla, right?
right.
One of his
Apparently,
private.
she was dumb as a post.
Well, she looked good with the beehive hairdo, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she did.
She was like 17. I mean, come on. You know. Hey.
Yeah. She gave Elvis a Woody. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It was one of his planes they found somewhere. I can't remember where.
Probably down in Tucson. Yeah. At the
Mhm.
at the boneyard. I would
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, and it come back that he bought it. What, early 70s?
Yeah. It was like a Learjet or something like that. A smaller kind of thing.
And somebody found the pink limousine or Cadillac in somebody's graveyard thing.
Oh, that's right. He had a pink Cadillac. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's right.
Then the ambulance. Like, wow.
Now, Mr. Outlaw,
Mhm.
you might like a song by, oh God, what was the name of the band? It's called Me and Elvis. Human something. You could look that up. It's cute. You know, Me and Elvis. We changed the channel on the TV with Elvis 45 and all that. It's a good song.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you might like it.
Yeah,
So what are you doing? What are you doing now, Brandon? You're just human radio, actually. Big time. Human radio.
Okay.
What am I doing? I am going to just fucking sit here.
Mm.
Wait for a job because the job they told me I had is no longer there.
Oh, but you say you had a load in your junk. in your junk. What,
No,
where'd that go?
I'm empty.
Oh, you're empty.
Mm.
Rolling empty down the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Tennessee too. That's a pretty fun state. Chattanooga.
Yeah, Memphis is not so good though. It's kind of shitty.
Did you ride the train?
I did not.
The Chattanooga choo choo. Bob.
I think the week that we went down there, it was under maintenance. I'm
Now,
not.
excuse me,
No.
sir, Mr. MGTOW.
Mhm.
You didn't go down to Chattanooga. You went up to Chattanooga.
Went up.
That's right.
I went up.
It's up there in Tennessee. It's north of you there.
It was pretty fun. I mean, they had the Rock City and all the tourist stuff in town. It was pretty cool, the aquarium and all that.
Now, Outlaw, did you know that if you park at the Loves in Rock City, they have a Amish restaurant right across the street,
Mm.
I did not. Mm-mm.
and they serve really good fucking steak sandwiches in there.
Mm. Ooh,
Didn't know that.
Sounds really good right now.
It's
That's
a
Rock
reward.
City, Tennessee. Is that it?
No, I think
Yeah.
it's Georgia, isn't it?
There's
Rock City's on the east side of Lookout Mountain.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I do have a map here, so we can look that up. Not a problem.
When you get to the top, the one I went to, when you get to the top, it's got a lookout space where you could see about 4, 5, 6, 7 states that border each other.
It's almost like you can have a lookout up there.
Oh, yeah.
It says here there's 7 states lookout.
7, yeah.
Yeah,
Couldn't remember how many.
near Rock City. Yeah, Lookout Mountain, Georgia, and that's
Actually,
right on the border of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if we can get a picture.
Yeah, they had live music up there, and
Oh, that's nice.
pretty fun time.
That's very pretty. There's like a waterfall in there.
Mm-hmm. Walk across like one of them big stretch bridges.
Yeah, there's like a rock bridge here. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's nice. This is my kind of place. I would love that. That's great. So cool. Well, now we all know.
And then I went to the aquarium
In Rock City,
in Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. Okay.
There's something fishy about that story. I don't know.
Oh no.
Uh,
Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. International Towing Museum. Oh, there you go. All right.
yeah, I walked down the strip there, and there was, nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I walked down the strip there, and they had a guy that was doing glass work right there in the shop, blowing glass and all that with the. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you buy a pipe for chaos?
Mm-mm. I would like to go back at some point, though.
There is a YouTube video out of some chick who's a glass blower, but instead of blowing, she breathes in. Fucks herself up.
And then, Mr. Hamster, next door, there's a bacon store, an all bacon store.
Bacon. I like bacon.
Bacon gum, bacon candy, bacon sock,
Damn.
bacon chocolate, bacon soda, bacon
I
action
mean-
figures.
Birmingham. I had some bacon at this one place in Birmingham this weekend. It was really good. Really good.
The dog is correct, Mr. Hemi.
Mm,
Mr. Hemi is here. Oh my God. Let's see. here.
Hemi is a doobie man, so he doesn't need those pipes.
You could say
Doobie
he's a
doobie.
doobie brother.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So where the hell was I? Let's see here. There's 149. So I went to 65.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went up 459. So I was 280 south of 459. And yeah, let's see here where it was right here. Where is it? It was just a restaurant here. Hold on. Chick-fil-A wasn't open because it was Sunday. Can't violate the Lord's Prayer and all that stuff. So this was, where in the hell was this? Okay. Oh, it was further down. All right, hold on. I can't find it. But it was a diner thing somewhere. Oh, Metro Diner. There it is. Yeah, Metro Diner. It's on South 280 in some, I don't know, like a strip mall or something. It's really good. Really good. Our waitress was Anne, and she was very, very nice. So, that's some nice country down there. It's pretty nice. I guess it's called Inverness down there,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
So you would have been probably at the one in Trustful. Probably in
At
Trustful.
the one in what?
Near Trustful, the Metro Diner. What I'm looking up.
This one is on 280 south.
280. So,
It says Inverness everywhere here. So,
yeah.
and let's see. This is near the Cahaba River. area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's down south there somewhere. That was nice. It was good. Some of the places are Lake Purdy and Meadowbrook and Eagle Point
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes,
Woodford.
that's
Acton.
180 Inverness Plaza.
Is that what it is? Okay.
280 actually many years ago, actually used to be the main way out of Birmingham to Tennessee. From what I remember.
Right. Going north, yeah. This is the other side of it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like 280 goes right downtown, actually.
Yeah, you'll loop through Red Mountain, right there through, what was that, northeast Birmingham?
Yeah, probably. I thought Birmingham was all right, though. I mean, it wasn't terribly huge, and it's like
If you stay out of downtown Birmingham, is all right.
Yeah.
And if you stay out of fucking I-40 along there, because along I-40, Birmingham is a fucking shithole.
You mean I-20?
I-20, my bad.
Yeah, because I don't know if you paid attention, Hampshire, but a shit ton of factories and footprints of old plants and stuff are gone, and they're just sitting everywhere.
No, I just basically I came in on 231, and I got on the 65, and 65. Then I went to that spur, 459, and then went to 280, and then just went in reverse and got the hell out of Dodge. So yeah, I didn't stay, but I guess I did go through downtown Birmingham. Because 69 or 65 goes, yeah.
Yeah, it's north-south. It's not too bad, but going east-west on 20.
I just really liked 22, as we mentioned last night in that video.
Yeah,
That was just pleasant. It was a great road. I loved it. So, 22 up to Memphis there, sir.
Yeah, they just cut 22 in. God, what about 4 or 5 years ago, something like that?
Yeah. No, it was very nice, very pleasant ride. I liked it. And then you get up to Memphis, and things start falling apart. Yeah, Memphis is kind of a shithole. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Memphis people.
No, I'll agree with you all day. I mean, Birmingham is a big ass shithole. There's burned out houses and neighborhoods everywhere, abandoned, and it's a bad place.
When you get down to the local level like that, sure.
Yeah. Can't wait to get away from it.
Well, I think a lot of cities are just turning into just why the fuck would you live there kind of places, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Memphis, maybe Birmingham. I'll take your word for it. You live there. But
Yeah.
God bless America.
It's almost like anywhere else. I mean, we got our crimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean,
shit.
I'm just looking at the yeah.
Jimmy Swaggart died.
No shit.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know he was alive. Jesus, that's been a while.
The guy from Bad Company passed away. The band Bad Company.
Oh, the singer?
Yeah, was it the singer or the guitarist? I can't remember. Fred Sanford's love interest died. Can't remember her name on the show.
Wasn't Wheezy, was it?
no, that was the Jeffersons.
Jeffersons, yeah. But I mean, I thought in the show, Sanford and Son Elizabeth passed away years ago. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. Oh my God, this is the time.
No, it wasn't on Esther. It was that woman that Fred kept trying to get with.
Hmm.
I can't
Was she
remember.
hot? Was she a redhead? Huh?
Mm,
Well, R.O. thought Aunt Esther was sexy.
Aunt Esther, was that her name?
No. That was the other actress.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was
look at that.
the big fucking ugly lady.
Oh, okay. All right. But I just know Red Fox is always saying, Elizabeth, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you now.
Cletus Hogg from Dukes of Hazzard died this week.
Coo, 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 coo.
Kill. There's a bunch of.
You mean
sweat.
Boss Hogg or different?
No. Not Enos, but the other cop, Cletus.
Okay. Boss Hogg apparently was like a war hero in his previous
He was
life.
kind of a spy. He spoke a bunch of fucking languages and
Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
pretty amazing stuff.
Sorrel Book.
Was it Roscoe P. Coltrane? Was that one guy?
He
No, that's
passed
different.
away a few years ago.
R.O.
No,
is saying
Cooter.
Aunt
That's-
Esther. Yeah.
No, that's Cooter results. RO.
Cooter.
Kill.
I think I remember Cooter. Was that Dukes of Hazzard? Is that what it was?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kind of the bearded guy that could fix anything. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So, hey, Brandon, what is this double crown shit that RO is putting up there? Is that new?
That means that he has participated in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, can I
That's
get a crown? Can I get a crown, man?
I'm sure you can get a crown.
Okay.
I don't put them on. That's automatic from YouTube.
It is. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're more special than me. Oh my God. It means RO rules. Bow down. Yeah. Maybe not today, but some other day, perhaps. Probably try that. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah. Roberta Flack passed away.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I liked her stuff.
And
look like through me.
what was his name? What was his name from Sly and the Family Stone? He passed away too.
Probably Sly. I don't know.
I don't know. The main guy.
Sylvester.
Yeah.
You can call me Sly though. Oh my God. Yeah.
About a month ago, Loretta Swit.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Hot Lips Houlihan.
Yeah.
And in the early episodes, in the first 2 or 3 seasons, she actually was hot. But after that, they fucking turned her into this feminist. When she and Frank stopped having their fucking affair, that's kind of when the show went to shit.
Was Frank Weaselface or whatever?
Yeah, Ferret Face.
Ferret Face, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, if you like Duck Dynasty, Phil passed.
I never saw Duck Dynasty. He was one of the bearded guys, though, making duck shit.
Yeah, he was the matriarch.
The patriarch.
Actually, patriarch.
The patriarch. I don't know why I got that mixed up.
Well,
The head honcho, basically.
the matriarch, you could think of Mama. Matriarch.
Mama.
Yeah, Mama. The other
My
one
brain's
is,
not working today. I don't know why.
is it just today, though, sir? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
A lot of days. Man. A lot of days.
Why do you got to be so mean, hamster?
I know. I'm just that kind of an asshole.
You know,
Well,
you have your birthday, you think, I'm old. These little young whippersnappers, I'll show them who what's for.
Well, I mean, I am 61, so I think I'm beyond the get off my lawn, you young whippersnapper.
Doesn't the lawn need to be mowed?
Mm. Yeah.
It will here in
Yeah.
about a week or two.
Every time I hear somebody say the word cooter,
Cooter.
I'm reminded of my fucking girlfriend from when I was when I was going to A&P school.
When you were out hunting the cooter, is that it?
Well, that
Looking to slay some pussy, is that it?
she called her pussy her cooter.
Mm.
And this is after Dukes of Hazzard had been on TV for a decade.
Mm.
So I'm just I don't think it fixed everything.
True enough. True enough. But
Well,
it was
I dodged-
enough. Yeah, it was enough
Go
to
ahead.
draw you in, though. She tried to set
Oh, yeah.
the trap. Oh yeah.
Well, I found out after I started having sex with her that she had another boyfriend.
Oh
And-
damn.
And I fucking showed up at her house one evening and she had a black eye.
Mm.
Uh-oh. What was the black guy's name?
No, not black guy, black eye.
Okay.
So
Jesus.
He could throw out his big old trouser trout, and you'd be like, "Oh my God, how is that possible? Look at that." He was pounding her with, oh my God. So the dude beat her up though because of whatever, apparently.
yeah, he beat her up. He gave her a pop because she fucking cheated on him.
Well, I don't
didn't-
advocate violence, but I can certainly understand the
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know she had a fucking boyfriend.
Mm. And he didn't know she had a fucking
Side
Brandon.
dude.
yeah. Was she hot?
She had giant tits. What the deal was is we were both in the same garage band,
Oh.
and she played the fucking organ. Boy, did she ever. And I played the fucking guitar and the bass. We got drunk one night and started fucking.
Well, that's usually the way it happens.
Yeah. But she had big tits. My God, they were big.
Hey, MGTOW Outlaw, are you a tit man? You like those big jugs? You like those big mammaries? Oh,
She actually wasn't a hog, RO.
Sorry, I walked out for a second. I caught the end of it. What was you saying?
I was saying, do you like big titties on a chick?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leg and breast, man. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Yes, sir. Brandon apparently is the tit man, and
No,
he
actually,
wanted to play with this girl's organ. So
I'm actually an ass man, but
oh, okay. Especially if somebody has a corn cob. Oh my God!
oh, that makes it twice as good because you get dinner and a show.
Oh.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh man, I tell you, we are some sick some bitches here. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here.
RO likes an unpierced septum. He likes that because that way he doesn't get vapor locked, or that way he can get vapor locked when he nose fucks him. RO's a nose man.
He's a needle dick the bug fucker. That's right. That's what you need.
And if their septum is pierced, he can't get vapor locked because there's an air passage.
Oh yeah. Exactly it.
It gives a whole new meaning to blow your nose, baby.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, you knew that was coming. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
It's not a problem at all. All right, you fucks, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Yeah, and I'm going to probably shut her down because I'm fucking not. I have no load. Although we've made progress. I now have a trailer.
All right.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I got to get going too. I got some stuff I got to do.
All right.
So-
We'll look for you later then.
man.
One thing before you go, hamster. What's
Yes.
the first tenant of MGTOW?
No wife, no kids, no marriage.
That's a whole bunch of them.
No marriage,
All right, hamster. What's the second one?
no kids. New ones.
Is your name Outlaw?
Wow. He took my answer. No cohabitation.
That's right. No cohabitation. And now, hamster, you can say it. No new children. And
No
Hemi,
new children.
if Hemi was here, he would tell you, "Don't bring your fucking girlfriends around here." Eh?
Hey.
Sorry.
Sorry. Happy Canada Day there, Mr.
Happy
Andy.
Canada Day. Good. Be good to each other. Help a brother out if you get a chance. Ah! Say yes to little brown dogs, because the golden age of MGTOW is ahead of us, and MGTOW is for normal men.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
All right, James. Bye.
All right, Sammy. See ya. Bye.